Where am I? Oh, well, I need to show you this. This is my plan. Behind this where I keep most of my scarves, not all. I've got several downstairs. I have so many scarves and wraps. But I want to show you behind this curtain. Is a little nook. And my plan is to turn that little nook into my studio where I will be doing videos. Now, I will not have the light, so I will have to set up lights. Check out the blue sky. But I'm excited about that project. It's going to take me a while, but you know what? Who cares? So let's get into this video. Hey friends. Aren't you glad you came back to see me today? Well, I sure am happy to see you. And I had a great video planned before I headed out to work. And we had a disaster. This is the second one that I've had with foundation. So, stick around and you will see. Because I want to talk about transparency. When people say, I believe in transparency, what does that mean? Does that mean itty bitty bit? This much? This much? This much? Transparency means that you show who you are and that you're transparent. You're honest. You don't put on airs to make yourself look like somebody you're not. And that's what this video is about. Because I kind of lost my shit. And I think it's important for you to see that in a rant. Because if there's one thing that ticks me off, it's spending good money. It's not chump change for me. $50 is not chump change. I understand in the whole global financial system, $50 is not even a penny. It's probably 1,000,000,000th of a penny. But to me, as an individual, personally, $50 is $50. And I can think of so many things to spend that money on. But when I go and I purchase something because I've heard it's so great, I've researched it, I've purchased it, I've reviewed it, and I've only used it 2 times and it falls apart, there's a problem. There's a problem. Because I have some foundations that cost me $5, and I've had them for over 6 months, not 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and they have not fallen apart. So, stick around so you can hear me rant. I'm putting on my Nicole Cosmetics color corrector. I've already put on my foundation. Kind of had to. Didn't have a choice. And I'm going to use my... Here's another thing. This drives me nuts. Having to stop and put on my glasses because I can't go through my glasses to put my makeup on. But all you mature women out there, you get it, right? You get it. Chances are, if you wear glasses and you don't wear contacts and you're putting on your makeup, you're looking in a mirror that makes your eyeball look like the size of a cyclops. Just so you can see what you're doing. That's what I have right here. So, I'm going to put this on. I messed up. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Corrector. Multi-use. And so this is the color. Now, I'm at a different angle because I can't go in the other direction that I normally go into because of the drama that just ensued. But it has a pinkish, you can't see it in here, but I can see it in my mirror. It really has a pink leaning peach undertone. And so I put some right here. And I'm just going to dab this in over the orange because I want to see if it erases. I know it's not going to erase the grooves, but I want to see if that was one of the reasons why I threw this away. It's the stinking applicator, poke yourself in the eye. I'm sorry, Maybelline. I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. And I'm just going to tap this in like this. And then I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to go like this. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Okay, and I did add some in the crease here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my brush. And I'm going to put some on the side of my nose because I put some orange there. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to go over. Now this is lighter and it is going to brighten my under eyes, but that's what I want. I don't want you to see the dark circles. I want it to brighten. Okay, I don't want it to look like black and white, but I do want the brightening and I do want the color correction. And that's as far as we're going to get today, guys. Unless I use, what time is it? I got to leave in like 10 minutes. Oh, this video would have been done by now. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to use this fluffy brush I got from e.l.f., which is for eyeshadow. It's a blending brush. And I'm just going to pat this in. Now, let me turn my mirror. Hopefully it won't shock you with a bright light like my video last night, which I did at 11 o'clock. Okay, I'm just going to take this fluffy brush. And if this works for my concealer, this is what I'll be using too. Because the thing is, guys, I don't want to, and gals, I don't want to rub off what I've applied. Hence the reason why people tap. But when I tap, I don't feel like the coverage is exactly the way I want it. For the color corrector, that is. Okay, so this is how I'm going to blend it. I can't see. I'm not typically at this angle. But we've got Makeup Dramarama on the other side. If you like drama, this video is for you, although it's not The Bachelor. He's my soulmate. I only knew him for 5 minutes. I just know that we're meant to be together. Yeah, I need my I need my fill of drama every now and then just for entertainment purposes on TV. And got my husband hooked on it just for the, entertainment purposes, and we both sit there and we laugh. Because now I'm not minimizing people crying, but come on. You're not going to tell me it's not just for good TV. So, yeah. I hope I didn't make you guys cry if you love The Bachelor. But we're hooked now, so we'll probably watch the whole season. It's probably the moolah behind it that hurts more than the actual person. So I'm going to powder that, and I'm going to use my sponge to powder it. Even if I tap it in. But I gotta say, let me see. Could have gone a little darker, but we're going to experiment with the corrector. Oh, this is so. All right, so I'm going to really powder this in. This is a damp sponge. I used it to put my foundation on as I slopped it up. And no, I didn't drop it. You'll have to stick around to see. And then I'm going to try one more product because I really have to go. I want to try that peach Ile du Soleil from Elf. I don't have any cream blushes. I do powder. Because I feel like I can have more control. I do have wrinkles, and I'm going to keep repeating myself because you might be new here. If you're not new and you don't want to hear me repeat myself, just fast forward a little bit. That's what I do. I've heard for a year now or two introductions that I don't want to hear. That's kind of why I don't start my videos off the same way all the time. But I love the content creators, so I just fast forward. You know what? This does look orange. It does look like a deep, dark coral. And honest to gosh, I don't remember it looking like this on the website. This foundation brush, which is really dense. And that's how I'm going to put it on. Wish me luck. Well, you really kind of have to swirl to get some on the brush, which I think maybe that's a good thing. Wow. All right, so the color in here shows up differently on here. It does have a sun peachy tone. Let's try this side. I put a little bit more on. All right, you know how people talk about it not being super duper creamy? It's not. It's not. You really have to rub your fingers in it. I like, excuse me. I like using my brush. All right, so I'm going to just kind of like tap that. And now see there, it looks kind of orangey. It looks orangey here. But I'm going to use my brush now. And I'm going to swirl. Because I'm putting this on over foundation. I'm not sure I would use this straight on my skin like I would a pink or a rose or a mauve. I'm not sure what I paid for this, guys. I don't have my computer up here. That's another thing. What do you guys think? I like it. For my skin tone, I like it. So that's it. I'm not going to put anything else on. I'm not even going to put on any mascara. I'm not going to put on any eyeshadow. I'm just going to leave it as is today. But I wanted to try those two products and keep watching for the Dramarama and the transparent rant that ensues. Look at this. I want to say the other word. I am peeved. I have used this twice. The same thing happened with my NARS. Look at this. I went to use this foundation to do my video and, unscrew the top, have the pump so I could pump some out. I unscrewed the top, and when I pulled the top off, this whole component came out. Yeah, I'm not happy. And then it dripped all over my beautiful crushed velvet tablecloth and all over my pants. This should not be happening. This is the second mid-range foundation that I've had issues with. Okay? But I can go and I can get my cheapos, and they don't do this. I think I'm going to return it to Haus Labs and say, look, I wasn't expecting this to happen upon second or third usage of this foundation. Okay. I'm going to try to fix this myself, but I'm still not happy about it. I got my pliers. I'm going to try to take this out of the cap. There you have it. Now, why is that happening? Second one, if I didn't love this foundation so much, I would have done the same thing as I did with my NARS bottle. And then what I'm going to try to do is get this sucker in there without ruining it. Oh, I'm really ticked. I'm like, is it because I have it by the window? No, it's not because I have it by the window, because my NARS was not by the window. And even so, this should be so secure in there. I don't care if they seal it on the outside. But if I've got foundation all over the floor, my pants, my beautiful crushed velvet cloth that was given to me by one of my best friends who passed away. I'm not happy about it. Nor should I be happy about it. Okay, this is one of those things where you can be legitimately upset. And nobody should tell you you can't be. Is this sweating the small stuff? Probably. Except for I don't consider $45 small stuff. Maybe other people can, but I don't. To me, that's not chump change. To me, I can think of $45 to spend elsewhere. Because I wanted to really try this, I'm going to use my makeup remover to get this all off. Now we're going to put it back on. All right, I'm not going to screw it tight. Let's see if the pump works. Yeah, it does. I'm done with my hissy fit now, but I really think Haus Labs needs to know. It's a beautiful foundation, and it's a shame that this would happen. Let me show you my NARS. Okay, same thing happened to my NARS, and I taped it. I taped all around here because I got so frustrated I could not get the centerpiece out. That this is what I did. Look at the inside of this. What a mess. And people are like, oh, you can go to Amazon and you can purchase pumps. No. And oh no. Not when you pay good money. All right, yes, I understand it's not $150 and I am ranting. But come on. Nobody expects a pump to fall apart. So that's the scoop on my NARS. So far, I don't know which companies they have making, the bottles for them, but they might want to rethink that company and go with a different company and, then charge us more money. I love both these foundations. They're perfection on me. Warning. Transparency to the max. With a rant. And a little drama. Yeah. I debated. Should I put it up? Should I cut most of it out? Should I not share my opinions? Or should I say something? Because not everybody is a millionaire. People want to be able to purchase things and not expect what happened to me to happen to them. Are the products that I mentioned still great products? Oh yeah, 2 of my favorites. But the companies need to know what's happening. And if people aren't transparent because they're wanting click, subscriber, they're not going to share it. But this channel is going to share it. Because you need to know as a consumer. Okay? Still love my products. Still would purchase them if I had to go back and do it again. But you need to see what happened to me.